Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to comment. The best way to support the channel is for free is to comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it. Everybody's been talking about the K's and the J's and the Jordan situation. The Kardashians are actually loving this. They're loving the breakdowns. They're loving the issues. They're loving it because at some point the show is going to come to the end. So it's basically talking about Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods reunite after the BFF feud. And then it was basically in the article talking about Kylie is still a billionaire, which she's not. Kylie Jenner and Jordan Woods reunite. The billionaire enjoys dinner. She's not a billionaire after 4 years of cheating scandal in regards to Tristan Thompson that left the Kardashian fuming. So the biggest thing is, why are they still putting out false narrative? Who is this coming from? This is coming from the Daily Mail. Kylie's not a billionaire. And I don't know why articles are like that. And I don't know why they keep pushing that narrative. And that's what everybody else is talking about. Kylie Jenner is giving Jordan Woods a second chance. She's not giving her a second chance. Jordan don't need Kylie. Kylie needs Jordan. Kylie has the Travis Scott issue. Kylie has the Tiger issue. Kylie has the Tory Lane issue. Kylie has everybody finding out that Kendall dated Travis Scott before Kylie. What in the world? What are we talking about here? So we're going to get into this clip because at some point the show is going to end, and then they're going to get those 20 dry episodes, and they're steady using famous people to trend and go viral. So the biggest thing is, how do you and what do you do so things aren't boring? They continue to use people of culture to help them trend. So let's get into it.
You're with or not, you cannot allow this kind of disrespect. These hoes. Roxy said he didn't kiss her. Liar! Your baby daddy. Yeah. Whether you're with or not, you cannot allow this kind of disrespect. These hoes. Roxy said he didn't kiss her. Liar!
And who's Kamora Lee? All the issues she had with Russell Simmons? All the issues she had with her ex-husband? Excuse me, the ex-husband pretending to be the ex-wife so he could be with Kamora? This is the biggest thing. Everybody, they need to stop. Everybody keeps asking, are they okay? The unhealthy relationships, the unhealthy advice, how Kim loves to see Khloe struggle. Why isn't any of her sisters and best friends stating, stay away from him? He cheated on a boat. He cheated going to a hotel. And then you still stay with him? And then he tried to kiss up on your sister's best friend. And then, 2 years ago, a year ago, he was looking at Kylie under his glasses. So the biggest thing is, I told you, a guy loves when you get mad at the girl because he'll continue to embarrass a girl. And that's what he did. He continues to embarrass her. She got more and more upset. And this is her acting out. And the family don't know what to do, but they don't care because they're getting a bag. They're making money off Khloe's pain. Weirdos.
You didn't do something that you did when you both told me you kissed bitches. Saw the Snapchats and stuff that you guys singing, and I feel like if you want to call her, yell at her, like do whatever you want, or let's all talk in person. But I just feel like the singing and the internet stuff, like it's just not okay. But Jordan hit me like.
So what people probably don't understand, I guess the K's and the J's are back on Instagram, posting in their stories, making weird quotes. And back in the day, they were making some kind of song. But they weren't shading Tristan. They were trying to shade Jordan and embarrass Jordan. The sad part is, Jordan's blessed, about to get married, What do y'all see? Everybody that's about to get married or is married, they're trying to drag down. Kanye married. Kim's on the show dragging him. Courtney married and happy. Kim's on there dragging her. Now Jordan's about to try and get married and about to get engaged, and you're around them. How toxic is that? It's so weird. It's so weird. And it's so unhealthy. So weird. So unhealthy.
Like, hey, do you mind if I can get some things from the house? She got her things, she came in, and just like the look in her eye, like she's just obviously really going through it. Like, my world got destroyed while Jordan is doing press interviews about it.
Yep, she doing press interviews. So the biggest thing is, like I told y'all before, this guy had a party. Khloe wasn't invited. Kylie wasn't invited. Kim wasn't invited. He knew what his plans was. He knew what his plans was. But they let him on the show. They giving him money. They giving him a bag. They giving him a platform. They're celebrating him being at the Lakers game. How twisted and weird. Weird.
The look in her eye, like she's just obviously really going through it. Like, my world got destroyed while Jordan is doing press interviews about it. Who the do you think you are? Kylie called me. I don't give a my family was ruined. I don't think any of us thought.
And she know her family wasn't ruined from that. See, they can't give that same stuff to Marley. Marley won't stand for it. They can't give that same thing to Bianca. Bianca's not going to stand for it. There are women, they can't get this frustration out. He had a baby by somebody else. Kanye's moved on. Kim's mad. They love drama, conflict, and stuff that don't seem right. And everybody's saying they need to take a break. They need to get off media. They need to focus on their health and their healthy relationships.
My family was ruined. I don't think any of us thought she was going to do a sit-down interview, regardless of what she says. I think it's bizarre. I reacted out of emotion, and I never should have tweeted. I don't even care to tweet. But Jordan made a point to say in her interview, by the way, I'm not the reason.
And see, the biggest thing is, she totally did not give Tristan that same energy. She only gave that same energy for someone that allegedly that could not defend themselves. But see, then the red table stepped in to try and help her. There's no way I would befriend a person that dragged my family. Jordan's family was going through it. They were getting bullied. They were getting harassed. The sister couldn't go to school. The mom and the brother couldn't really go to work. They were basically in their house for a little while trying to be safe. It had gotten that bad. There's no way. So everybody's like, Jordan, why? Did the case, and see, this is the biggest thing. Narcissistic people, I don't know who is narcissistic, but sometimes narcissistic people will prey on you, leave you alone for a little while. They'll prey on you again and embarrass you all over again. Snakes don't shed. Snakes don't, you know, snakes don't change. I'm going to just say that. I'm trying to be very careful about what I say, but it's just weird how this is coming back out. So did Jordan not think that people would feel away? And this is the biggest thing. People are dragging still Khloe, Tristan, and Kylie. They're basically saying, Jordan, what are you doing? Jordan, we're concerned for you. Jordan, run. And then some are saying, well, friends are coming back together. They should have a long time ago. No, not for what the family was put through. It was at a national concern for her family, Jordan's family. So I'm wondering what Carl Towns feels. Because, whenever you're in basketball and you're on a good team, some of that drama can carry over. I hope she don't try and be on the show. She needs to sign an NDA. Don't utilize me. Don't talk about me on your show. They'll do anything to put people on the show and have a storyline. This is sad. They're utilizing the kids for a storyline. So what makes you think they ain't going to utilize Jordan? Yes, they're utilizing the kids. The Roblox, Kim and North and Ice Spice, it continues.
By the way, I'm not the reason why they broke up, and I was just reiterating, you are part of the reason. She's interested and still violated me, and in all of this, I'm now all of a sudden getting death threats threatening my child, like the craziest things. I've never ever experienced something like this where two people can do you wrong.
And see, their show was able to tell their side. Jordan didn't have a show to continuously talk about this. Same thing is happening with Kanye. They're dragging Kanye in the media from back to front. Same thing with Black China. They're dragging Black China in the media from back to front. Hulu should be ashamed of themselves. They should not continue to promote this show. They should not. Not if they're going to utilize kids for a storyline. This is showing the unhealthy. Of course, storylines and reality TV is one thing, but then when it becomes where your family is suffering, Jordan family, Jordan sister, Jordan mom, Jordan brother, just the family period, and then she has peace. It's just so weird how she's playing the victim. But this is the biggest thing. They preyed on this. They knew this. They knew what they had taped. Isn't that weird? They knew what the show was going to be about. So they knew they needed a buffer after Chloe's comments about Dream and Black China. They knew they needed buffers. This is not the end. They're going to continue to create buffers to distract away from Chloe trying to shade Rob and Black China. Hello. And trying to shade Kanye because then people are calling them out. Stop talking about that man. He's married. And then their little Instagram posts, people are calling them weird.
I'm now all of a sudden getting death threats, threatening my child, like the craziest things. I've never ever experienced something like this where two people can do you.
And the concerns regarding her and her daughter is not okay. But you continue to be in this man's life. He proposed. You went into early labor because of his cheating scandals. Y'all, guys love this. They love it when a girl will fight for him. Now Chloe's over it. She's over it because now Tristan needs her. 4 kids and helping with. He needs her. So now she's like, and she loves making it seem like she's putting him down and she don't want him back. This is twisted. Twisted. Are they okay?
The reason she's interested and still violated me. And in all of this, I'm now all of a sudden getting death threats, threatening my child, like the craziest things. I've never ever experienced something like this where two people can do you wrong and then it gets turned around on you. Flipped. But people have to also understand, I'm still a human. That's your baby daddy. Yeah. Whether you're with him or not, you cannot allow this kind of disrespect. These hoes. Actually said he didn't kiss her. Liar!
And see, Kimora had her gas lit. At that point, she should have just been like, I'm done. If he want to kiss on her, that's fine. Jordan, you good because he's kissed on other people before you. He's cheated on me before you. This was all on media, on the boat, kissing 2 girls. Hello? This is what he does. They love using Chloe and Tristan for storylines. It may never stop. It's unhealthy, though.
No, but don't say you didn't do something that you did when you both told me you kissed bitches.
It's sad that they keep putting Chloe in this situation where don't make her look good. Kim would have never stayed with a guy that cheated on her, that was kissing somebody else on a boat, that was walking in a hotel, that was looking at a sister under allegedly, all comments are alleged in our opinion, looking at another sister under their glasses. Got another woman pregnant. Kim would never let any of this happen. Courtney would never. Kendall Kylie would never. But they do that to Chloe.
Chats and stuff that you guys singing, and I feel like if you want to call her, yell at her, like do whatever you want, or let's all talk in person. But I just.
So that's the other concern. The sisters was bullying, and I told y'all there was a page. Not gonna say the page, but y'all can probably figure it out. There was a page that was trying to help the K's and the J's drag Jordan, and all of a sudden they said no more. I see what it's doing to her. I see what it's doing to her sister. I see what it's doing to her family, and I'm not gonna help y'all no more. The K's and the J's got mad at that page. They sure did, and they talk about them every now and then. He was like, "You play me if you want. Play me if you want." And it was kind of like, okay, I get it, because it's kind of like you saw what it was doing to her, and you knew the backstory. You knew he was already cheating. So for Kim and the girls be singing some kind of, I can't remember what the song was, but they was trying to throw shade at Jordan. Everybody was kind of, saying something. But this is the biggest thing. This is all about a man and how he acts and how he sticks and move and got someone pregnant. See, they don't want to really talk about the Marley that much. So Chloe needs help taken away from Black China. If they feel that Black China is getting a lot of praise, they don't like that. Right now, Chloe's getting dragged. Kylie's getting dragged. Kylie has the Tory Lane situation going on. This is a distraction. Kylie has the Travis Scott situation that just happened 2 weeks ago. They knew that they were going to need buffers to help with all those distractions. But
Like, if you want to call her, yell at her, like, do whatever you want, or let's all talk in person. But I just feel like the singing and the internet stuff, like, it's just not okay. But Jordan hit me last night, and she was like, hey, do you mind if I can get some things from the house? She got her things, she came in, and just, like, the look in her eye, like, she's just obviously really going through it. Like, my world got destroyed. Well,
But see, this is what Kim and the mom likes. They like these storylines. They do. That's the sad part about it. If they're going to give storylines to kids, what make you think they won't give storylines to famous people?
like, my world got destroyed. Well, Jordan is doing press interviews about it? Who the do you think you are? Kylie called me. I don't give a my family was ruined. I don't think any of us thought she was going to do a sit-down interview, regardless of what she says. I think it's bizarre. I reacted out of emotion, and I never should have tweeted. I don't even care to tweet. But Jordan made a point to say in her interview.
But she did care to tweet because her and Kim are tweeting now. There's some kind of story that's going on. Kim and Chloe right now are giving weird comments in Instagram, weird subliminals. And see, I wish Jordan would have never did it. High and by on the phone, but to meet up and let people know, don't. Why help them? Why help them? It's basically people are saying an end of an era, alleged sinking ship, alleged tarnished legacy, alleged problems with storylines, boring storylines, hurting people's careers and brands. Hello, allegedly.
I don't think any of us thought she was going to do a sit-down interview, regardless of what she says. I think it's bizarre. I reacted out of emotion, and I never should have tweeted. I don't even care to tweet. But Jordan made a point to say in her interview, by the way, I'm not the reason why they broke up. And I was just reiterating, you are part of the reason. She's interested and still violated me. And in all of this, I'm now all of a sudden.
And the biggest thing is, grown man flirting with a young girl, and he had a party that Chloe and the K's and the J's weren't invited to. After Chloe threw him a birthday party, he hooked up with Marley Nichols, and then that's when Theo was born. They don't like that that's not talked about. They don't want Tristan to be focusing on Theo. Chloe loves that he focuses on her. Chloe loves that he proposed after all that cheating. Is that not weird? You love the toxicity? You love it? Weird.
This. Like the craziest things. I've never ever experienced something like this where two people can do you wrong and then it gets turned around on you. Flipped. But people have to also understand, I'm still a human.
It got turned around because he continued to cheat. He continued to disrespect her. And the family loved it. The family loved it. They loved the toxic for a bag. And that's the biggest thing. Chloe don't even see what's happening. Chloe don't even notice what's happening. At some point she will, though. She will. But she don't even see it. For a storyline, they are bringing her through it. Jordan needs to stay away, because if they're going to do Chloe like this, who's to say what they'll do in regards to Jordan? I'm a small page, but I'm a smart page. And our pages are watched and looked at. So well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful.
Ever experienced something like this where two people can do you wrong and then it gets turned around on you? Flipped. But people have to also understand, I'm still a human. I'm your baby daddy. Yeah. Whether you're with me or not, you cannot allow this kind of disrespect.
Thanks for tuning in. Kim's loving this. Chris is loving this. And that's the sad part.